What is poppin', y'all? It's your boy D-Mario, aka D-Ron. So, they are back with another video. So, I just got finished watching WrestleMania Night 2. And I just saw, one of the most biggest and most epic WrestleMania main events of all time. Towards the end when Cody pinned Roman, I was at the point that I almost got emotional. And Cody, we've been saying this for months, that Cody was the main person, was the guy to take down Roman, and he did exactly just that what he did tonight. And honestly, I'm so glad Cody got his moment right here. He deserves every moment of this. And definitely finishing the story of a lifetime. And I have huge major praise for Cody for tonight. I gotta give huge respect to Roman as well. Him and Cody, they literally just put on a show tonight that I was not expecting. The build between these two hasn't really been all that great, over the last couple of months or so. But they tore it up, man. I was expecting less out of this, but people was liking a tag match with The Rock and Roman, Seth, and Cody, but this whole main event took to a whole different level of a new modern day new era. It just took a whole different level. So I'm about to go ahead and start this review. Well, before we get into that, you haven't already yet, please go ahead and do me a solid favor. Hit the subscribe button if you have not already yet. I'm on the road to 1,000K subscribers. It will be a huge blessing for you guys if you would go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you have not already yet. And go ahead and please turn on notifications if you have not already yet, because I will be posting every single week. So no more further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into this review. So, the first match of the night is Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight title. Now, before the match even started, I'm going to have to say, Seth Rollins, I don't know what kind of entrance that he came out with, but it looked like a freaking Mardi Gras parade that he came out with. I'm not even joking. He came out with a whole group of people, from a Mardi Gras parade. And they was circling around the ring and all that stuff, but I thought that entrance was crazy. But as soon when the bell rung, Drew McIntyre wastes no time. He hit the Claymore on Seth. And the match itself was definitely insane. So many near falls, and thinking that there was times that Drew actually was almost going to beat Seth in this match. Seth was hitting the curb stomps almost 3 or 4 times. And Drew McIntyre trying to find every single way to take down Seth by mostly hitting 4 or 5 Claymore kicks. And there was a moment, and there was a time in the match that CM Punk was almost was going to get involved in the match, but he was on commentary. So Drew hits the Claymore on Seth about 4 times. 1, 2, 3. For the first time in Drew's career, in front of many wrestling fans, won the World Heavyweight title since 2020 in front of fans, which that was a great moment. You know, I thought the ending was over when Drew beat Seth, and you could see Seth that he was like, you know, like getting emotional, you know, like, yeah, he was like getting emotional after the match was over, but that wasn't the case though. The one thing I will say this, the one thing I was not expecting, and I keep on mentioning that Damian Priest was still also has the Money in the Bank briefcase. So the Judgment Day's music hit. Damian Priest is running down to the ring and cashing in his briefcase, and Damian threw Drew back in the ring. It hits the South of Heaven choke slam, pins Drew McIntyre, and become the new World Heavyweight Champion. Which I was definitely in completely total shock right there. Like, I was not expecting for them to actually pull the trigger on Damian Priest to become new world champion. I actually got out of my chair and I was like, no way. No way that just happened to Drew. But, oh my God. So many child changes tonight that it's crazy. So Damian Priest is your new world heavyweight champion. Rhea Ripley retains the women's world champion. Damian is your new world heavyweight champion. This was definitely a crazy moment right here. I'm still a little bit lost for words for that, but overall, this match was actually good for the most part. So, the next match is a six-man tag team Philadelphia street fight. Bobby Lashley, the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins, and Montez Ford. Montez Ford takes on the Final Testament, Karrion Kross, Akam, and Razor. At first I wasn't not appealing in this match. I didn't know how this match was going to go until like Bubba Ray Dudley, Bully Ray, as a special guest referee. And there was a moment I actually did like, you know, the Street Profits doing the Dudley thing, doing the "What's up?" And then Angelo Dawkins goes on the top rope, but hits Karrion Kross in the jewels. And everybody's doing the Dudley thing, saying 3, 1, 2, 3, get the tables. And they went outside the ring, got the tables, and Montez for his Frost Splash 2, Karrion Kross through the table, and the Street Profits won. And also, the special guest commentary was Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg was the guest commentary just for the match right here. So, the Street Profits won this match. This was definitely an entertaining match. I actually did enjoy this a bit. This was kind of entertaining, I will say that. Bubba Ray as a special guest referee, I actually enjoyed this match. I actually did enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie. So, next match is LA Knight. Yeah. Going on to face AJ Styles. And AJ Styles he came out to the ring and he has like this new interest theme music, and I actually liked it. I actually like his new interest theme music that he came out with. It kind of felt like a hip hop rap music in there. I actually like it. But As AJ was walking down the ring, AJ wasn't wasting no time, and LA Knight started brawling. You know, I thought this rivalry was not going to be something that I wasn't expecting, but I knew it. So this whole little rivalry that they got going on with LA Knight, AJ, you know, apparently they just like taking shots from one another. LA Knight is the reason why AJ wasn't getting his opportunity to face, go out to the world or the Universal title. So AJ, you know, caused LA Knight the opportunity, and that's why they started a little bit of rivalry with one another. But overall, this match was kind of a bit solid. It wasn't a bad match or nothing. It was a solid match. And LA Knight won his first WrestleMania match. And I'm definitely looking forward to see what they do with him after WrestleMania. Well, overall, this match was good and solid. Next match is Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton for the United States Championship. Now, before the match started, you know, Logan Paul came out with his prime drink truck, and I actually thought his entrance looks nice. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of Logan Paul, even though I'm not the biggest fan of him. I did like the way he came out in the Prime truck, and he got the Prime drink logo in the middle of the ring and all that stuff. So, and then Kevin Owens came out, and after he came out, he came out with a golf cart. Kevin Owens he went back to the back and drove out with a golf cart, and Randy Orton came out last, and Kevin Owens offered Randy a ride on the golf cart and rode it all the way down to the ring. And I think this match, I will probably say, you know, this match was good. I will say that. It did have some, you know, even though it wasn't, I was, you know, a little bit invested, and you know, Logan Paul was going to win, like, Kevin Owens or Randy Orton was going to win this match, but they put on a good show as well. And, you know, during the match, there was some guy who was dressed in the prom drink outfit. It was actually a YouTuber I have been seeing. Even though I don't really watch I never watched any of his videos, but his name was I Show Speed. He was wearing the prom drink outfit, and Randy Orton puts him on the announcer table, give him the RKO. And during the match, Kevin Owens about to do a pop-up powerbomb, but Randy Orton countered it into an RKO, which I think it was nice. And Logan Paul threw Randy Orton out of the ring, and Logan, I'll say this about one part right here. As Logan Paul got on the top rope, like, he did, like, the most craziest frog splash that I've ever seen someone do. Like, I don't know what that frog splash was, but that whole frog splash that he did was crazy. And he pins Kevin Owens, and he retains the United States Championship. But so far, this match was definitely good for the most part. Logan retains the United States title, even though I don't like to see him as the part-time champion. But overall, it is what it is. That Logan Paul still retains the United States title. Yeah, a great yeah, this was a good show. Not a good show, but a good match. This was a good match, though. I'm not gonna lie. This was good, though. The next match. Becky Lynch. No, not Becky Lynch. Bayley versus Io Sky. I love how they was showing, like, the promo package of Bayley and Damage Control. And Bayley was the one who created Damage Control of last year. And with the likes of Kairi Sane, Dakota Kai, and Asuka, performing as this one duo group. And in the promo package, Io Sky and Asuka, I don't know if Asuka was part of a segment though where they was talking to Bayley and Bayley can hear the whole thing. They was mostly talking about Bayley behind her back, and she ended up turning babyface in the situation, and that's how the match ended up being put on the card. I did like the match overall. Even though Damage Control is definitely not going to be a thing after the match was over. Which it's been over. Which is still a group to this day. It was created by Bayley. So Bayley definitely did great in this match. Did good in this match too. So as Io Sky. I wish I had some notes for this. I'm trying to remember what happened in the match. So what happened in the match was, literally it was just a good match, I would say. And there was like a lot. There was a lot, from like the first match of Drew and Seth, like a lot of info and like one fall and a lot of kicks outs and everything. Like, and during when Io Sky got on the top rope, she does her moonsault, but Bayley moved out of the ring and she did her finisher. Well, not her finisher, but she hit the elbow drop. Then she hit her finisher, the Rose Plant, which, if I'm being honest with you about Bayley's finisher, I honestly do not like her finishing move, the Rose Plant. When I was looking at the way how she did it just did not really connect to me. It's not, when she does the move, it doesn't really connect all that well to nobody when she does this to other people. So, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. So, Bayley pins Io Sky, and Bayley is the new WWE's Women's Champion. And she definitely had a great moment in this match at all. Even though she pinned Io Sky, win the 2024 Royal Rumble. I'm glad that she got her moment, and hopefully whoever Bayley have a match with against next, hopefully she'll be away from Damage Control and put that to the side and just move on and all that. So overall, this match was kind of good, I will say. And the final match of the evening. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, versus the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Y'all, I don't even know where to start with this match. I honestly don't even know. But Cody and Roman like the first half of this match, they was definitely going in at each other. Because bloodline rules, which means no disqualification. So during the match, even though there was the no DQ match, it was still bloodline rules that anybody can get involved in. Which I knew that the bloodlines, Jimmy and Solo was gonna get involved. But during the match, as Cody was trying to get Roman back into the ring, Roman got the kendo stick and hit Cody with it. And then Cody, what I never saw Cody do is hit the spear on Roman. There was so many near falls in this match too, which a lot of kickouts was being made, a lot of high pacing. Throughout like the matches I've been watching, it's like I don't know what it was about tonight's show. There was like so many high paced matches that was going on that in my opinion went deeply like so fast. Like I didn't know like what was going on. Like Damian Priest coming out, cash the briefcase on Drew, and he wins the world title. Towards like the middle of the match against Roman and Cody, when Roman was down and Cody was still up, I knew there was going to be like some interference in the match. Jimmy super kicked Cody, and then Cody was trying to hit his finisher. Well, one thing I did like about this is that Roman actually did hit Cody's move, the crossroads, and he kicked out. I actually did like that part of the match, and he kicked out of it. And Cody was about to do the crossroads on Roman, but out of nowhere, Solo Sikoa hit the Samoan spike, and Solo drags Roman to Cody, lay him on top of him, and then 1, 2, 3, Cody kicks out. Then Solo was he got Cody back up, about to hit the Samoan spike, and then Roman's on the corner, about to hit the spear. Doing the ooh-wah. And then Solo and Roman hit the spear and the Samoan spike. 1, 2, 3, Cody kicks out. So everything is not working for the bloodline the way it should have went. And somehow, I was definitely said this in my prediction that Stone Cold John Cena was going to show up. When John Cena's music hit, the crowd went crazy. The crowd went crazy when John's music hit. And he's running down to the ring, and he's attacking Solo, throwing Solo out of the ring. And John puts Solo through the announcer table, and out of nowhere, the final boss, The Rock, comes out. And then John and The Rock, even though they had history with each other too, had like a little bit of second of a little face-to-face off for a couple of seconds. And then I think Jay came out when Jay came out when his music hit. And then Jimmy went up to Jay and they started brawling on stage, and they just started brawling. And then Jay puts Jimmy through the table outside, on the stage. They just throw each other outside the stage. And then the gong bell hit and the lights went out. The Undertaker is standing behind The Rock, and The Undertaker did the choke slam, and the lights went out. The Undertaker is gone. So The Undertaker is gone. The match is still going. Roman was trying to hit the spear on on Cody, but Cody reversed it. Cody did 3 to 4 crossroads towards like the end of the match. 3 crossroads. 1, 2, 3. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, is your new Universal Heavyweight Champion. Now, I gotta talk about the ending of the match. When everybody came out celebrating Cody's win, the people that Roman has been facing came out and celebrating Cody's win, like LA Knight, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, John Cena, Randy Orton, his wife, and his Cody Rhodes' mom was there, and then she was in the ring with him, and she handed her belt to her. Honestly, this was the moment that I almost really got emotional right here. Because this was like something that I was not expecting. I wasn't expecting for like The Undertaker to show up after the lights went out, did the choke slam on The Rock. Like, I was not expecting all of this to happen. But overall, this match was the main event that everybody is talking about right now. Is definitely one of the greatest WrestleMania events of all time. And I love every single thing what they did in this match towards the end. Cody beats Roman and finally finished the story. Finally achieved his dream of becoming world champion. In all respect for Roman, like I said, from the beginning when I saw Roman changing this new persona, Roman had a very great run with the Universal title, and I have a lot of respect for Roman Reigns for what he has done with it, and putting on so many great matches and everything that he's done, and I love every single thing. It's been a long road for Roman, but the time for his title reign is finally over. Now we can get into the new generation with Cody now, where he can have a bunch of matches with people that I would love to see him face with CM Punk, with Randy Orton, and so many others that I would love to see. And I do want to say this though. Just watching the ending when Cody celebrated with everybody, and everybody was crying, and even like the announcer, Samantha, even started crying like when she announced the winner of Cody. And like, this is like the only reasons why I enjoy professional wrestling. It's not just the promos, the matches. It's just because of what I enjoy watching almost every day. Since I was like 10 years old when I first started watching wrestling. Professional wrestling is something that I always love to enjoy. And that's literally loving it ever since. But this is the new generation. Even though the help of The Undertaker, The Rock, and John Cena did help, this makes me want to enjoy wrestling even more now. This is why I love professional wrestling. This is almost why I enjoy it so much, because of the great moments. Why I have never, the last time I watched a WrestleMania, I don't think I ever enjoyed something like this, like, or what happened tonight when Cody beats Roman. And this is like something, even though this was overbooked and John Cena and The Undertaker and The Rock came out, I enjoy every single thing that they did tonight with this main event. I really do enjoy every last thing that they did. But overall, like, this pay-per-view for night 2 was definitely the greater show than it is with night 1. I have to say that. I feel like with night 1, even though it was okay from last night when I watched it, but I feel like night 2 had the greater show, in my opinion, because of the main event and all everything that happened. That, you know, the Undertaker ended up showing up during the match, and Roman definitely is going to take some time off. He's probably even going to take some time off for a while off television. So as The Rock. I'll just say this, that probably Roman probably will return at SummerSlam or somehow. I think he's going to return at SummerSlam and probably have a match against CM Punk, because that's the match that I do want to see. So I'm just going to have to see what happens on Monday Night Raw tomorrow night. Even though I'm not going to watch it, but I'll probably still watch some clips of it. But yeah, man, this was definitely a great weekend for WrestleMania. I enjoy WrestleMania, like, especially with the main event. I definitely enjoy, you know, half for night 1 and more for night 2. I enjoy. I actually did enjoy WrestleMania this weekend. I think the audience attendance, even though they get the audience attendance, it's probably, sometimes they do with the audience attendance, not always going to be correct sometimes, but sometimes but we have to search for ourselves and see what the real audience attendance is. So, yeah, a lot of showing to everybody who showed up at WrestleMania in Philadelphia. And I hope you guys who was at WrestleMania in Philadelphia, I hope you guys enjoy it too. But that is it for my WrestleMania Night 2 review, But that's all I got, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, man, and turn on notifications and follow me all social medias down below. I'll be back with another video. Peace. And also, let me know what was y'all favorite match from WrestleMania Night 2 that y'all enjoyed from tonight, that y'all enjoyed. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. I'll be back with another video. Peace.
My moment to shine. This is my time of flight. I've been grinding forever just for this very night. I've been pushing for many moments like this. This time it's undervalued and no one ever could.